Alright, welcome to a super impromptu vlog. That's not uncommon for this channel, is it? uh, if you can't tell, it's foggy in New Mexico right now. In southern New Mexico, we're about 5 miles from my house in the mountains. And it's been raining. It's the last day of the year, so Happy New Year to you guys whenever this comes out. Or Happy Day, whatever day it is. I was not planning on vlogging. I'm watching for cars. I was not planning on vlogging, but the conditions are too good. You know, I get so jealous of all the people who live where it like rains and has like, you guys have like water and, you know, stuff like that. I live in the desert. That I just had to get out, and on the one day this year that it's looking amazing. And I think we're just gonna go drive around and see. I have zero plans at all for what I'm gonna shoot or how I'm gonna shoot it, but I'm gonna take you guys with me on the off chance. I'm going to try my best to channel my inner Simon Baxter. He is one of my all-time favorite photographers, and he is by far my favorite woodland photographer. So if you don't know who he is, shame on you. I'm just kidding. Go check him out. He's amazing. But he's one of those English guys who lives where they have stuff like this all the time. And I am the exact opposite of that. So I'm going to do my best to do the what would Simon do. You know what? I'm just going to do what Brent would do because that's me. And that's all I know how to do. So let's go see if we can find some cool stuff. I brought the long lens for some compression, and I was hoping for wildlife because I would love to get like moody, atmospheric, misty, wet, rainy wildlife. Like, I love that stuff, and again, I don't ever get it. So if I can find some deer out here in the mist, or some birds, or javelina, or mountain lion or something, I'll be very happy. All the bears are sleeping, so probably no bear. But anything else, a Mundi would be awesome if I can find one of those out. So, all right, let's get back on it, see what we can find. I got some really cool shots of, oh, look at this real quick. I'll put it in the vlog here. So we just pulled over on the side of the road. I got some really cool shots of, you can maybe see behind me the trees and the curvature of the road there. It's really cool. So I got that. All right, I'm about to get run over. Here comes another car. All right, we'll see you in a second. Okay, well, wasn't planning on stopping here. This is, if you guys watch my videos, you've probably seen this area a lot. But the clouds and the cliffs were too amazing to pass up for time lapses. You know, I just was thinking like the whole bit about what would Simon do and what would all these amazing tree woodland photographers do and all that. Well, I'm not them. I time lapse. So I'm gonna do what I do, and I'm gonna set this time lapse up. But for that, I need both hands. And Brittany, will you grab the 1 to 500? We need longer lenses. Yeah, this is incredible. I just absolutely love these clouds. So yeah, I'm gonna do what I do, and I'm gonna time lapse for me and for you guys. I'm really kicking myself because I did not bring my vlogging camera. I'm vlogging on my phone right now. I didn't bring my RP, which means we have less cameras to time lapse now, because I want to time lapse over there, I want to time lapse over there, over there, and over there, and I only have 2 cameras, and one of those Brittany also wants to take pictures with, so all of that is kind of a bummer. I've got the R6 with the 1 to 500 pointed right over there, and of course as soon as I get that time lapse set up, it completely whites out. Wow. All of this stuff though, all of the clouds, the fog, I mean, it's just like crazy thick, low-lying clouds that are just moving really fast. It's all moving really quickly. I was thinking initially when I came out here I wanted to do more forest photography type stuff, but now I'm seeing these clouds breaking through, and I right now I just want to focus on the time lapsing and getting in tight with, oh man, that's where I should be pointing right now. I should be pointing at that. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna make an executive decision. I'm gonna stop this and start that. Okay, walking in the road again. Right off the side of the road. I don't know if you can see it, but there's my camera. So, let me turn around here. Whoa, not that fast. That light is what I'm time-lapsing. I'm trying to film like in between the gusts of wind out here, because on my phone I don't have my mic either, so like any bit of noise is gonna, I'm just worried is gonna completely destroy my audio. Anyways, I've got the R5 8K time lapse 70 to 200, and trying to get that light, that dappled light is just going through there, and it's looking really good. I think I'm gonna have a decent bit of time lapse compilation after this. So over there you can see my car is parked behind me somewhere. Maybe you can see that. I can't see because I'm shooting on the rear camera on my phone, so it's the better camera than the front facing. But anyways, back there I got those cool inversion clouds, and that turned out really cool. The light's going the wrong direction that I wanted it to go with how I had my frame, but all right, I'm gonna wrap this up. It's getting dark, it's getting cold, it's getting windy, and then I want to go look at the images I got. So I'll see you in a second in the studio. Wow, that weather really changed. Hot chai, fresh hot chai latte, and snow. So it's the next day, and yesterday, no, it's the day after the next day. What day is it? Today's the 2nd of January. The last time you saw me 5 seconds ago was New Year's Eve. So the first of the year, yesterday, we got absolutely dumped on. So we usually get like 1 snow a year, and 1 or 2 snows a year here in the Gila in southern New Mexico where I am, we got like 6 to 8 inches, even more up in the higher mountains, and everywhere that I went in the first part of this video is just completely covered. Of course, it's all melting now and it's going to be gone, you know, probably by tomorrow or something, but for today, it is like completely frozen. It got down to 5 degrees last night, froze everything. So all of that beautiful powder, completely frozen. But I did have a chance to look at some of the photos that I got, the first photos from New Year's Eve, and I'm actually kind of happy with a couple of them. And a couple of them, they're okay. Nothing portfolio worthy, nothing amazing. And I'm happy with most of the time lapses. A couple of them had a couple of issues just due to long focal lengths and not as sturdy of a tripod as I would want. Even with some warp stabilization in post, a couple of them came out a little wobbly, and I wasn't stoked on that. But for the most part, I think it was really cool. I love watching time lapses, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the few time lapses there. And then I did see a deer. It's like the crappiest shot ever, but I did see it. There was 3 of them, a mother and her 2 kids. So I just got that little clip and one crappy shot, but thought I'd throw it in there anyway, because anytime I see wildlife, I'm just happy. But then I found this last tree that you guys saw, and it is like right on the side of the road. So it was really hard to find a composition. So what I did was I went across the other side of the road and got my long lens, my 1-500, and just used a little bit of that compression and framed it up in between these 2 pine trees. And I thought that came out kind of cool, especially it's the mist, you know, it's the fog that makes this shot work. It makes this atmosphere, it makes this composition work. Otherwise, to me, there wouldn't have really been anything there worth photographing, but the mist helped it. I wish we would have had more mist, more fog, but we didn't. And I still was happy with what I got. I really wish that I even at least could visit places with foggy conditions and epic forests and all that stuff like more often, because it's so cool, it's so moody, and it's so atmospheric, and it's a whole different type of photography than I'm used to, and I can't get enough of it, especially living here in the desert. But I gave it my best try, and I just had so much fun out there. So I hope you guys like the images and the time lapses and the B-roll and stuff. And more than anything, I wasn't going out there to get portfolio shots or whatever. I'm usually not. That's not something I usually try for. I was just going out there to have a good time and really to bring you guys along, just to show you a glimpse of like what most people consider normal conditions in my desert mountains. Oh, one more quick note, shameless plug. So I got my new presets, and I did some winter presets. I've been working on them for like probably a couple of years now, very slowly, but obviously I don't get winter conditions here much. So I was very excited today when editing some of these images, since it was real cold and the fog just felt kind of wintry to me. I went ahead and used a couple of my new winter presets, and I was really happy with the way that they turned out, with just some little tweaking and just not very much editing, surprisingly. So check those out in the link down below if you're into that kind of look, or the kind of looks that I enjoy, because I made these for myself, but y'all seem to love them. So I really appreciate everyone who's supported me. And that's it about my shameless plug. All right, that's it. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna get back to my chai latte and finish editing this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Huge thanks for sticking around and hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Happy New Year to you guys, or happy day, whatever day it is if you watch this sometime not during the New Year. I'll see you in the next one.